It's gotta be the ultimate chip eating stance. It just makes the chips taste like 10 times better.
Yeah, they don't even like you here.
I know. They hate me here. Yo, you really like anime.
Oh, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Hang with us, man. We got the exclusive, right? Y'all don't know about this yet, man.
This is your backyard?
Yeah, everybody in here. No, we got Long Beach Grippy in the building. Yeah, Long Beach Grippy. Yeah. Do that joke. Do that joke you be doing, bruh. The one when you be talking about the freaking. You have one joke. Come on, Griffin, you know. Yo, come on, man.
Need my glasses for me. Can't do a joke with my glasses. Wall.
Alright guys, so today is day 2 and we are still at the bathhouse. I started my morning off with taking a shower and then a nice hot bath. And then we took a nice long walk around the lake located right behind of our bathhouse. After we went to a Japanese style breakfast buffet complimentary of the hotel. Now, I've never had Japanese barbecue before and the food was delicious. Everything was super fresh, light, and flavorful. They had a variety of different options, but I had a couple yummy pastries, a handful of different meats to grill like sausage, ham, and fresh fish, fluffy rice, a yoki egg to pop on top, and of course, Japanese curry. And for dessert, I had a pudding that resembled flan and vanilla ice cream that had pieces of rice in it. Man, it was so good.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? We out
Hang
here.
with us, man. We got the exclusive, right? Y'all don't know about this yet, man.
And of course, us all being content creators, you know we have to get our content in. How else are we gonna get these tax write-offs? So after checking out of our hotel, we left to go meet up with our other quarter of our group, not half, but quarter of our group, Kimmie, Caleb, and Tweet. So we all met up at Kyoto Station, which by the way is absolutely stunning. There's a bunch of different stores here and a bunch of different snacks you can buy.
The time to look at this man's stance right here. It's gotta be the ultimate chip eating stance. It just makes the chips taste like 10 times better.
This is one of the stores within the station. There was a variety of different sweets such as mochi, rice cakes, chocolate, crepes, and of course matcha desserts as well. One thing I look forward to on this trip was trying Japan's strawberries. From what I heard, they're amazingly fresh and sweet. They're absolutely beautiful and their colors are much more vibrant than the ones I've seen at home. They even had strawberries that tasted like peaches. So, I'm a huge fan of steak, and this wouldn't be a Japan trip if we didn't go crazy with the Wagyu. Wa means Japanese and Yu means cow, but this doesn't mean that any Japanese cow qualifies. Wagyu beef breeds are carefully selected and genetic testing is used to ensure that only the best are allowed into the program. The beef becomes genetically disposed to have higher quality than most steaks, and this tender, well-marbled beef really does taste better than the competition. I got that off Google, by the way. So here's another thing I couldn't help but notice about Japan was their train system. They are extremely efficient, practical, organized, and clean. They had lanes to show us where to stand so it was more convenient for everybody. They even had a women's only section. How cool, right? We had all gotten JR passes prior to leaving for Japan. It was a little pricey, but it definitely saved us a lot of money when it came to traveling around. However, we could only use this when we used JR trains, which was most of the time. But the other times we purchased a train pass, which we reloaded. This was called an IC card, which you will see later on. This is what a JR pass looks like. It's made out of paper, so it's very fragile and easy to lose, so make sure you don't lose them. I ended up buying 3 of them, but I'll explain that later on. Now we are heading to our Airbnb, which we will stay at for the rest of our time here in Osaka until we leave for Tokyo in a week. We are all carrying around so much heavy luggage when traveling, it was quite inconvenient. What we weren't aware of is that you can actually get your luggage transported to your next hotel by delivering it for a small fee. Just make sure you contact your hotel about this. It will save you guys so much time, effort, sweat, and tears. Don't be like us, your back will thank you.
I suck dick when I go. It gon' come, it's a flow. When I'm good, I'm in the hood. I'm gonna fuck that nigga time. He got a big old dick. He got a big old dick. He got a big old dick. I put it in my ass. Oh. I ain't not gonna like the sauce for this.
Anyways, once settled in, we were all extremely hungry and decided to head out and grab dinner. I decided to put on a full face of makeup for the first and last time on this trip. I normally don't wear makeup like that, so. Oh, and here's the IC card I was telling you guys about. We use this anytime we weren't riding on a JR train. You just reload them and you are good to go. You can even use this to pay at some restaurants too. Oh, and you guys already know we had to stop by all the 7-Elevens, Marts, and fast food chains. People are always talking about how they're so much better than ours, and they are so right. This KFC offered a bunch of different options on their menu that we don't have, like a garlic parmesan chicken sandwich and a teriyaki chicken sandwich. But of course, Vader got something plain.
That's buzzing.
What did you order?
A spicy chicken sandwich. And I don't know, they put their foot into it. Someone's family was on the line, clearly. This is amazing. This is great.
The boys got KFC as a snack while us ladies split off and looked for food elsewhere. It was pretty late and it was a weekday, so many of the places were closed, but we did manage to find a small restaurant. And man, I am so glad we did. We ordered and shared so many things like fried chicken skin gyoza dumpling, fish cakes, ramen, and had the opportunity to even make our own takoyaki. The staff there was super sweet and helpful. We ended up tipping them a lot. Now, tipping in Japan is not common. We made sure to ask at every restaurant if they accepted tips. Half of them declined, but some restaurants were more than happy to accept our tip. But please make sure you always ask first. I think we tipped our 2 servers at this restaurant $10 each, which is considered a very generous amount for them. It was basically half our bill. They were extremely attentive, patient, and helpful, so why not? I mean, who doesn't appreciate great customer service, right? Here, you see us making our own takoyaki, which if you aren't familiar with, are delicious octopus balls. We added the batter, the chopped up pieces of octopus, little Rice Krispies for texture, fish eggs, and I believe green onions for a little color. As you can see, our server was extremely helpful. We had no idea what we were doing. We've never made takoyaki before. And here are the little fish eggs. I didn't do any of the cooking. Kimmie and her sister Twee did, but man, they were doing their thing. Once the batter cooks for a bit, you then give it a flip and you start to see the signature circular shape that takoyaki has start to form.
Oh, you do tuck it in. Wow, it's magic.
As you can see, it's a little bit easier said than done.
I didn't have pretty good. I did that one. I did it. No, I did the one.
You did.
I did. No, I did.
I'm so sorry. They're playing the jams in here.
We then finished the takoyaki off with mayonnaise, Japanese barbecue sauce, and of course, fish flakes. Look how pretty. We made this. Well, they did, but you know. The takoyaki came out so amazing with the help of our two servers to guide us, of course. It was so delicious and perfectly cooked. What a perfect way to end our night. Wait, no, we ended our night paying a visit to Lawson's Mart, which was right next to our Airbnb. How convenient, right? Man, I love Japanese marts. They have everything. We made sure to stop by the marts at least once or twice a day. It definitely saved us a lot of money throughout our trip. So if you guys are visiting Japan, make sure you stop by the 7-Elevens, the Lawsons, and the family marts throughout your trip. You'll thank me later, trust me. All right, rise and shine. We are now visiting the Kinkaku-ji temple. I feel like I butchered that.
Yo, you really like anime.
Down to the socks.
Read the camera right now. Man, and this is my backyard. Part of my backyard that I bought a couple years ago.
The Kinkaku-ji temple is a Zen temple in northern Kyoto, whose top floors are completely covered in gold leaf. The temple was built in 1397 during the Muromachi era. It was used to be a private villa for Ashikaga, the third shogun of the Muromachi shogunate, and later it turned into a temple after his death. Look, I'm getting all this from Google. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I sure hope so. Please, forgive me if I'm not. As we walked closer, we saw a school of koi fish. Words cannot explain how beautiful this sight was. They say if you throw a coin into this bowl and you make it, you get a wish of your choice granted. I ain't make it though. And this is a Buddhist temple where people are able to make prayers. Clearly, I don't know the correct way to pray in Japan, but I tried. After burning some incense, I placed them here. Incense have been used for prayer from ancient times to present day. They are for purifying sins and cleansing. Alright, so more lost and confused Janet footage. So this is a shrine where you're supposed to make prayers. I believe you're supposed to ring the bell to greet the god and then make an offering, preferably 5 yen, into the wooden box here. And then you're supposed to bow a couple times, make your prayer and bow again. I apologize if this is incorrect. I definitely didn't do it correct in the video. I did not mean any disrespect by it. I didn't know. This is pretty cool. With 100 yen, you can actually get your fortune told. You place the coin in and then a fortune comes out. If the fortune is bad, then you hang it up. And if it's good, you keep it. Mine was pretty good. And this is what it says. So you guys can take a look. It says your fortune here is excellent. Thank God. And that is it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I apologize for the delay in this video. I am not very good at voiceovers, and I'm still getting the hang of it. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed my video for today, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Why is this video in slow motion? I don't even know how to make a video in slow motion. Like, what? Oh my god. This cough. It's been a month and I still have this cough. What the heck is going on?